myself this time. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to Aero League Racing. We are here at round 2 at Autopolis in Saturday. And so basically, technically round 1 was last week, but maybe some slight confusion from someone who will not be named, so it didn't got streamed, but luckily we got the results. But this time, for round 2, everything's sorted. So, because there was no stream, I think look at the lineups for Saturday. Let me just get up quickly. So we have in the Nissan. So there's 3 Nissan teams, 1 Evo, and 3 Subarus. So the first Nissan team is Font and Pylo-Pat. Second one is Pyro and Skittles. Third one is Emma Trucker and Bolnas. Evo, we have don't know, but part of him will be Albi. And then the Subaru teams, first one we have another Polish Latin. Second one we have Nacho Man and Svidic. And then the third one is Ross and X-Rays. Oh, we've got 4. I'm sorry. Skip Schofield and Speed Minion. And in the South team we have Lupsy and Smithy. Pov, I know you're racing, but I didn't see your name, so that might need to be updated. One of the mighty Ross, by the way. But Alright, I'll just quickly turn up my game volume. There. Hopefully that's a bit better, but Ross has got a 3-second penalty from probably track validations. And I don't think I can, I'll have to do it in a minute. Look at my face. I'll try and sort out in a minute, turn down the volume, just for now we'll have a look at qualifying. Let's go on a lap with Pyro. Where is it? Hi Yuki, how are you doing? Audio sounds fine on my end. So I will turn it down after sprint, the game volume, but for now I'll just have to suffer. Pyro sets a really good time with a 57.3, currently P3, only 8 tenths away from current pole. X-Rays, as I have completely forgot about him, is currently provisional pole, and he's still going faster. 56.4 is to be. Hello to me. And whether I'm out of death tier 1. Oh, don't put yourself down like that. IBR4, how are you doing? Ross put on the lap. He has. Wait. He has. Oh yeah, they've been invalidated. So we'll go around with Ross. I think he can definitely do better based on that. You may never know though, Simon. Right, he's at the front here. Right, SRT pod. Going through the technical part of the final sector. I don't know if there's an improvement or not. Right, around the final corner, will he improve? And the answer is no. By 4/10 he missed. They do sound nice, I will agree with that. And then there's fun. Skittles. Okay. Skittles just cut some grass and X-Rays spinning there. Okay, AG Skater. I saw from him he's got purple sector 1, so we'll stay on with him. These cars actually do sound really nice. Might get a bit of traffic. It might run this time or might not, it depends. But I think AG is purple again. But if I'm right, he's only 200. He's only doing better than 200. I think he's going to make a lot of ground in the final sector. But X-Rays has a comfortable gap by 7/10. Can Skater bring it down, or even better, take provisional pole off him? And of course, for everyone that doesn't know, whatever tyre you start on, well, qualify on, you will be racing on. I think everyone here will be qualifying on the mediums. We've got a card, absolutely, oh, it's Font forgot how to use brakes and just sent it to a wall. I think. Oh wait, he hasn't. I think quali's finished. So, yeah, everyone's doing it now. Pyro. Right. Who's left? We got X-Rays. Trying to beat his current best. Rounds up the final corner. Oh wait, he won't have time to finish. He was on an outlap. And then Smithy, I believe. Oh no, we got Smithy and one more to finish off their qualifying. I believe we had 8 earlier. One's left. And he improves. Who's the last one? And it's Ross. 4/10 up, okay. Not bad. You can do very well. Some skills disconnect. They should be able to join back, if I'm right. There, skills is back. Yep, he'll you have to start from the back, but I think he'll take that. At least he's in the race. Unless Font lets him do a lap, depends. Oh, nope. Right, so that's qualifying as Ross doesn't get to finish his lap. And Skills will be stunned from the back. Right, so X-Ray's got pole, Skate in second, Pyro in third, Pop in fourth, Font in fifth, Ross in sixth, Smith in seventh, and Skittles, because it's disconnected, round off top 10. Top 8, oh my god. 5 right lights, and we are away, and X-Ray, oh god. I think X-Ray's got a false start, which gives Pyro an amazing start into turn 1. Font's going to be all over him. A massive shunt Font gives to Pyro, but Pyro saves it. Well played, but Font's on the back of him, and here comes Povinho, and oh my god, Povinho and Pyro, I think, touch, and oh! Oh no! It went from good to bad in about 2 turns for Pyro. So Font now has the lead after surviving that carnage. X-Rays after a dodgy start is in second. Povinho after taking out Pyro's in third. Well, maybe, as Skater is just overtaking him. I believe they're teammates as well. We're in the same livery, I'm going to assume. Skating's currently in third, Ross in fifth, Smith in sixth, and oh, Pyro is absolutely fuming. And Skittles still in 8th. Yeah, Stewart's in deep. I can see probably at least 3 from Pyro's going to be reported. Depends how nice he feels. Font went a little bit too deep, so this gives X-Rays a chance to go side by side. And he's doing really well. This is some good racing from these two. And the inside will X-Rays hold it. No, Font's still there. And this just gives Skater a chance to join the battle and not far up the wait. Ross ain't that far, and X-Rays looks like might have lost by and will have to stick behind Font for another lap. But that was some good racing from Font and X-Rays, and Skater is going to be back, and he's much closer to X-Rays. He's got the slipstring Wooey, who's going to brake later. Oh, they can't. No, they're not side by side. Kind of look like it. He goes on the grass, which probably and gets a half a second penalty for track limits. So that is a shame. Yeah, poor Pyro indeed. He got absolutely sent to the shadow realm. But yeah, X-Rays and Font are the stars of the show for the battle for P1. X-Rays is going to be breathing down Font's gearbox. It's going to be trying to force Font to make a mistake, but Font is keeping his head cool and is holding P1. Looking down the field, Pov's in 4th, and Smithy makes an absolute dive and fails as Ross now gets 4th. Pov because of the penalty, and Skittles overtook Pyro. Right, back to this battle. X-Rays have overtook Font. Or looking at the rest of the field, and X-Rays is now going to hold for his life for P1. So this is sprint. I believe this is a 50-minute race. But yeah, what a fight this has been from X-Rays and Font. And Skater, he's not someone to write off yet, because he is there. He's probably just going to wait for someone to make a mistake, and he's going to take the move like that. But X-Ray is doing a fantastic job here. And sets the fastest lap of 58.0. And Font just gets a nice slipstream and will have the inside into turn 1. A little bit of contact, and X-Rays goes off into the gravel, and he is not going to be happy as now Ross gets there, and Skater is now side by side with Font after what happened in turn 1, and Font will hold P1. Down here, Ross will take the advantage of what happened to X-Rays and is now in 3rd, and Pov is in 4th, and X-Rays down into 5th place. What a great battle between X-Rays and Font, and is now ended to a little bit of contact to turn 1. Yeah, and Ross is just slowly and sneakily gaining up the field. That's the strats. Everyone knows that. Yeah, same for feature. Whatever tyre you qualify on, you use, you've got to race on those as well. Pov and goes side by side. Pov makes the move and takes P2. As I was looking at chat, and Ross is there. He is all over Skater, and not behind him. X-Rays is back. He is back for the charge, and he is gonna be absolutely fighting. He gives Ross a shot. Something happened to Ross to go that slowly, and now X-Rays, and he is trying to pass Pov, but Pov is making his car as wide as possible. X-Rays doesn't care, as Pov is also trying to take P2 off Skater. This is a nice little battle for P2, and Font's just running it off. Right, another lap down, another few more to go. SRT's great straight line speed he has. X-Rays will stay in slipstream. No, he will make a move, dive into turn 1, and that was clean. No, it wasn't, and sends Pov into the gravel. I think he felt still a bit bitter of what happened to him. And X-Rays. And X-Rays is back into 2nd, and now he's going to be hunting for Font. And Ross is in 3rd. The teammates here, Ross and X-Rays, will be well for if they can keep this result. It'll be good for the constructors. And so remember to watch this gap. 2.3 seconds, and we have about 8 minutes left racing, about, and it is going down very much. So X-Rays will probably be back for about P1 anytime soon. So as we let X-Rays gain on Font, we'll have a look down the grid to see what's happening. Pov is down to P7, I've just realised, and Pyro is currently P8, but is trying to get P7. All the time, of course, yeah, especially in turn 1. So Skater is on the back of Ross, and Ross is there with X-Rays, probably using his slipstream, and it is going down. Last time we checked, it was 1.7, so X-Rays is gaining. Right, there we go. X-Rays was a 10th quicker that last lap. And I guess we can stick around here where Ross is. There's a lot of cars around him. Skaters alongside Ross, and we'll make the move for P3. As we were all looking at battles, out of nowhere, Skittles has got the fastest lap. I've just realised that, 57.0. Okay. Maybe he could be a dark horse for the feature race. As, who knows, he could have an amazing comeback at the end. Looking at it now, it is now 1.3 seconds. So X-Rays is chipping away that health, and that it was not good. You do not want to be on the grass while chasing Font, and he's just all that time he has been gaining. Font is just lost, and he's also lost position as now Skater is in P2. Ross, from the looks of it, might want to make a move on X-Rays. And Smithy, I think after all this fighting, is caught up and could be potentially battle P2. And yeah, Ross does make the move. Maybe team orders could be. And Ross is now going to try and snatch P2 of Skater. And Ross, no, Font has made some kind of mistake because now Skater's all at the back of Fontaro. And now it's a battle P1 from P1 to P5. And unfortunately from Skittles SR Team Pyro, who knows, maybe a massive crash clapper and they can shake everything up. We still got 5 minutes of racing. And yeah, a nice little train here, and it's going to be carnage for turn 1. You can tell Font holds P1, Ross is P2, and Skater hits the gravel, but it's fine. And I would say for the first time, that is probably the cleanest turn 1 we've had this race so far. And Smithy is slowly gaining ground in that Toyota. But this is an amazing battle. It's amazing. And Ross, maybe the team orders is doing well because Ross is now cut almost alongside Font now. He is putting the pressure on Font. Font is still holding his ground for P1. He's still got to do probably about 2-3 laps more of this. He's got to hold it for 2 to 3 more laps at least. And Ross takes the lead of the race. But there's a right-hander coming up and Font will have the inside for this turn. And it looks clean on camera. Font is still there and retakes P1. And X-Rays will follow Font, and Font and X-Rays are back in the top 2. And maybe Font versus X-Rays round 2 could now happen. This is an amazing battle for the top 5. Right. Like in this battle between the top 5, the furthest gap is 5 tenths. Well, 6 tenths now. Escape is in P2. X-Ray's down in P3, but it almost looked like it was 3 wide. X-Ray thinks better and will hold it. And Skater goes on the grass, and so does Ross. That is probably him out of contention. And Pyro is back. Overtakes Ross and takes P5. Pyro slowly making his way up the field. Skater is still on the back of X-Rays. X-Rays is trying to catch up to Smithy, and Smithy is all over Font. Font is doing really well here to hold P1, and he's been doing an amazing job as well. And Smithy probably round the outside on that corner, but no, Font holds it. But Smithy has the inside. They are side by side, and Smithy is our new race leader currently. And from looking of their times, next lap will probably be their final lap. So this is where it will start to get interesting. Font needs to overtake Smithy and hold it. Font's all over the back of him. I think Font's better in the 3rd sector, the final sector part. And there's been a massive crash behind. Who was that? It's X-Rays. No wait, it wasn't X-Rays. It was a white car. Who was there? It was Skater. Alright, so Skater is was crashed, and we've got 1 minute on the clock on the bottom left, as you can see. So this should be the final lap. Font has a good toe, and Font cannot make the move. But wait, he can. He's found some space into turn 1. He's kept it clean. and he's going to try now hold first and keep Smithy right behind him. He's got to stay behind him a little longer. Smithy is holding with everything in his might, and I believe Smithy started P5, P6, so this has been a great drive from him in the sprint. And Font is trying, and he loses it, but he managed to recover and it's kind of helped him in this part of the circuit. Smithy is still trying to hold everything. But I thought for a second he had his indicator on. And Font takes the lead. Smithy's made a mistake, and he basically has... He's now had one sector to go to hold P1. He has a 1.8 second lead. X-Rays is in P2s. Smithy's bottled it massively somewhere, and X-Rays has done a recovery drive, and so has Pyro. Pyro's made a major recovery drive. All he needs to do is hold Ross, and this will be a good damage limitation for Pyro. Anything can still happen, and I feel like the tyres might be going for these cars. Anything can still happen. There's been some mistakes happening at this part of the track. Everyone has been holding it well. Come around to the final corner. I'll say this, that came to the left is the final corner. And Font will win the sprint at Autopolis for Tier 2. X-Rays in second, Smithy in third, Pyro great recovery drive in fourth after what happened to the first lap. Ross in fifth, Pov in sixth, Skittles with fast lap takes 7th, and Skater will have 8th. What a race, especially for the top 5. They kept it very entertaining. Yeah, that they do. But what a race from them. Alright. Fuck, which one is it? I forgot. Let's assume it's that one. Someone help me if I got the set. That's probably it. No. Right. That should be fine. It sounds quieter. Does it sound better to hear, guys? Yeah, alright, nice. Right, as we're waiting for Font to load up the lobby for the feature race, let's talk about our service sponsor. Yes, we do, for people who don't know, have a service. Aero has got a sponsor, eneba.com. Ready? So, for anyone who doesn't know, eneba.com is a place where you can basically buy gift cards, and you can also get games there for a discount. You can get it for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. It is really amazing. So if you basically if you haven't got the new F1 game, for example, and you can't afford it, probably eneba.com can get you it on a slight discount. It is amazing. You should definitely go and check it out, guys. And also, while we're here in advertising, if you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to Aero League Racing. You will not regret it. Oh wait, there. Do that. There. Right, so I'm usually used to, for GT, that we leave and make a brand new lobby for it, but I think Font's got it covered. Just gotta wait. Alright, so here's the settings for... No, I want to be a spectator. Okay, don't know what happened there. So I'm just gonna have to wait for Font to get settings. Yeah, this is it. Right, is it me? I don't remember Samuels being in the sprint. I know Font is with his mechanic just chilling at the bottom left of the screen. And then on Albi's respect to Albi, we got a photographer. He's taking some nice pictures of the cars, especially the liveries. You can definitely, that guy at the bottom left, you can see so he's looking at the livery and saying, oh, that's a very nice car. He's probably doing it to Ross's car. There again, it is a nice livery. It would look so much better if it was blue, just because Sony's... Right, so we're just waiting for everyone to join. And then it'll be a one-shot quali and 4-minute race. So from the looks of it, Font, X-Rays and Ross might want to start on the mediums, while Skittles and Skater on the hards. So it basically means they're going to try and do the hard work at the beginning for the hard runners, and then hopefully have more speed at the end of the race. And I thought we're still waiting for... Can we go out? Are they allowed to go out? We've only got 5. Where's Pyro? Where's Pov? Who else am I forgetting to say? Smithy. We're missing on so many people. Alright, there's Pyro. And it's frozen. Alright, it's frozen. There we go. Right, Skittles is here. Hopefully he doesn't lag out, and it's... Alright, so... Alright, everyone's here now. Maybe just had some troubles. So I guess it's fair, because it is going to be a one-shot. We'll stay with Ross. And then we'll go to everyone on the line. Like, down in this order. X-Rays. So Ross will have the clean air. I wonder if Skittles... Nah, Skittles has his own clean air. Everyone's got clean air. I guess there ain't a lot of people in the lobby, which makes it easier. Alright, here we go now. Ross starting his one-shot quali lap. And here we go. We have a long straight here, so this is like a good place for overtaken. As we have seen in the sprint, good overtaken in turn 1, but people do like to make contact and get sent into gravel. You do not want to hit the gravel where it ruins your run. It is a good turn 1, uses all the curb for maximising speed. Then you get this little kink for turn 2. Then down to turn 3, it is a 90-degree right-hander. You could try and carry a lot of speed, but once again, this is a track where gravel can't punish you, and so does the grass. Into turn 4, and then like this first hairpin, just doing really well, stays as close to the inside as it can, gets a good exit, then like a fast mid-corner gun range. He's doing very well. This is a good run for him, and then he's gonna like this light fast right-hander. Then there's going to be another hairpin left-hander this time. Once again, he stays as close to the inside as possible and gets a good exit. And then almost at the final, basically we're at the final sector now, kind of a 90-degree right turn. And then it's kind of like a, this is like, I'll say more of the tactical part. Got like a kind of 90-degree right-hander, then you've got this left, and then kind of like a hairpin shaped turn. And after he's climbed up this hill, another 90-degree left-hander, and then like a long kind of right-hander, and then there'll be a kink to the left-hand side, and then wants to maximise all the speed to the finish line, and that is a lap around the track. And Ross will get a 58.4. Next across the line is Skittles, who skids it a bit. Hopefully that doesn't lose him too much time, and that will give him a 2:05. Next is Skater, and gets provisional pole with a 58.0. Next is Smithy, and he's currently going purple. 58 is the one to be, and he's going to cross the line in the 57. 57 points. What was it? 57.6. Right, what else we got? And oh, everyone's running. So we're done skill. X-rays. Forgot about you. 58.0, and what else we got? Hoff crossed the line. Provisional pole 56.6, and Font is the last one to finish. Pyro, forgot about him. He got 201.4, and Font is the last one to cross the line. It's gonna be P6, 59.2. So good pole for Pov. So we've got Pov in first, Smithy in second, X-Rays Donut in third, Skills in fourth, Ross in fifth, Font in sixth, Skills in seventh, and Pyro will be rounding off the grid in eighth. I don't. Yeah, I was going to say we're not waiting for anyone else. Right, the feature race now. Rolling start. So if you're on a Nissan, you've got good straight line speed. Right. And here we go for the feature race. Everyone's gonna be behind each other to get that toe. It is a very long straight, this is, for these cars. And kind of clean in first corner, no overtakes, everyone stays behind each other. That was Skittles going a bit wide. And now here will be the fighting as Smithy and X-Rays is on the back of Pov. A little bit of contact I think it was from X-Rays and Smithy. And X-Rays will take P2. Just give me a second. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't find the options where you can see the fuel and tyres and everything. But it doesn't matter. Okay, I would like to and X-Rays almost bends it, but saves it, and he's going to lose some positions because of it, and everyone is so close from each other. Pyro is only 4 seconds from first. The field is that close. Pov is still in first. Skate in second. Smith in third. X-Rays in fourth. Font in fifth. Frost in sixth. Skills in seventh. And Pyro still there in eighth. And that is Skater, who has gone a bit wide and has been punished by going all the way down to P8. Pyro once again is going to be sneaking his way up the field, probably again. And it looks like Ross may have a better run than Font. Battle for fourth. He's got the toe. Is he going to try and dive it on the inside into turn one? He thinks better. And we'll try another day. Smithy's all the back off X-Rays once again. And Smithy gets the elbows out just a little bit. And Smithy will take P2. But this time it isn't a sprint, it's a feature, so sometimes pit stop strategy is key. When to pit, fuel usage, tyre saving, as X-Ray gives Smithy a shunt. Pov, after the final for P2, Pov has got a 2.4 second lead. X-Ray is going to try and close that, of course. Ross into is in P4. Skittles has been making ground. And he's currently in P5. And Font is down to P7. And Pyro is back down to P8. Oh, Pyro. So, as the race goes on, it looks like the field's starting to spread out. That's the closest battle. Alright, I was going about Scales 8/10, but Ross is caught up to Smithy, or unless Smithy's made a mistake. But this is our closest battle. It's always around P2 as well. Everyone, yeah, it's over a second out from each other. So we've been watching these guys for a while now. 40 minutes. Fastest lap goes to Pov with 57.1. And no overtakes so far. And Smithy goes into the gravel and that punishes him. And Skittles could get a free... Yep, he does. Skittles is into P4. And goes purple 1. Very good from him. But yeah, Ross is 2 seconds behind his teammate. Skittles is 4th. No way his tyres are gone. Skittles is racing like his tyres are gone. I doubt it. He's skidding everywhere. Yeah, no other fight. It's basically Smithy versus Skittles. Got the Nissan, I believe, and the Toyo. No. Anyway, Skittles is holding P4. He hits the grass. That is going to lose him some time. No overtakes hasn't been done yet into turn 1, but side by side into this technical section, and Smithy will get P4 out of it. can Skittles retaliate and try and get a dive into turn 1? It's quite far back. Doesn't look like it. But someone who has caught up is Font. He's caught up to Skater. He's going to try and do a recovery drive, or could do something better. Font is trying to make a move, but I think he's just going to have to wait. Skater is a good driver in this tier. And so is Font. Font, who was the sprint winner for this round. He will know the best strategy. But he has to make a move, or the likes of Pov and X-Rays, and even Ross, they're going to be running away. X-Rays has some fans. He's currently in P2, but he's 4 seconds away from first, David. He's got some ground to do. Who knows, he might try and do an undercut, overcut. And Font has got P5 out of nowhere. He was P7 a minute ago, and now Skittles is down to P6, and Skater is gonna be at the back of, yeah, Skittles. And should be. Skittles looks like he's just struggling out there. The car just look. But if we spectate on Skittles for a moment, he looks like his car is very twitchy, and it can't be the car problem because everyone else is dealing with it fine. Like X-Rays is using the Nissan. Yes. No, wait. Right, yeah, that's good. I doubt it's a car issue, but Pov is extending his lead. It's now to 5 seconds. This can be very good for him. But what tyre was Pov on? That was the question. This question I wouldn't know. Compared to times to X-Rays and Pov, X-Rays is 2 seconds slow on the 4th lap. I don't know what's happened, but he needs to start making some ground if he wants to try and win the feature race. Ross is there. They could do some teamwork. You know, try and take P1 off Pov. And Smithy is... he looks like he's drifting it in the grass. And it's lost a lot of time, and Font's gonna be there and say thank you very much for P4. Pov is doing real well. He's working up the field a lot. Now, I would say this is where it gets hard for him, as he's got Ross and X-Rays. Pov is doing a really good job here. Once again on lap 5. What is it? X-Rays is still going slower. He's 1.7 seconds slower than Pov on that lap. Then again, Ross with a 10th is Ross is a 10th slower than X-Rays on that last lap. Font is now getting. He's under pressure by Smithy. But he doesn't go for the move here. He's going to probably wait. But Smithy is all over him. He's going to find somewhere to make a move. And it looks like it is here. Font goes wide. And Smithy does take P4. Oh, well there. Skater is going to be trying to overtake these two. And Font has gone side by side with Smithy, and Font gets P4 again, but no he doesn't. as this is a really good fight between Font and Smithy, and Smithy had it and Font does have the inside. It's been a good fight, but it's been a little bit of bumping. So the elbows have been out between these two. And Font is just trying to hold P4 off Smithy. But while he's doing this, he's losing time. He's going to be losing time to the top three. I don't know. Like, Skater's now half a second behind Smithy, and Smithy is gaining just like an attempt now to Font, and Smithy's going to try it round the outside. If he can make this work, good job from him, and he does it. He hits the gravel and does a 180. If he made that move, that would have been an amazing overtake by Smithy, but the gravel's caught him and has punished him. And he's down to P8. Pyro, you're no longer last. Well done. Let's go for 6th place. And Pov is now 8th, got an 8-second lead to X-Rays. And I think he lagged out. Might have lagged out. Smithy either lagged out or gave up. I want to say lagged out because I think you can rejoin the back of the race as well. I'm not sure. Got any fights happening? Yeah, we do. You have Skater and Font 4. And Pyro. Yep. The gap between him and Skittles was 4 seconds. Oh yeah. Right, so that was one of the guys in tier 2 and he didn't race. He hasn't raced this weekend. He's a bit too late now. Pov has a 10-second lead. Ross is now in 2nd. I wonder if X-Rays is giving the position to Ross. See if Ross can try and close the gap. So we're 14 minutes in to the race. We've lost a driver, and Pov is dominating in the feature. And Skater is gonna try and go for the inside to turn 3. Font holds it round the outside and will keep P4. I think this is our only fight we've got. And Pyro is Bender. He had it was 2 seconds, but now it's gone back to 6. So yeah, Battle P4 is our only fight. The Skater's all over Fonts. But he needs to catch up to P2 and P3 as... Alright. The team play strategy of giving Ross now P2 is working. He is slowly closing the gap. So this might be some good work from these two. And X-Rays has dropped off his pace dramatically. I think... Yeah, he's done a 202 almost a 203 on lap 7. I think X-Race is struggling. Could be tyres. But I don't think it's time to pit. Well, it depends. And as Ross did close the gap, he lost all the time somewhere. I think X-Race is on the mediums, and they're gone. I think they are gone. I wonder if... I think Pov did start on the hard, so... because he's still showing some good pace. It depends. Unless it's really good with tyres, the car is. So yeah, we still only got one technically battle, which is Font and Skater, but it looks like Font has got Skater right where he wants him, behind him, because Skater doesn't look like he can make any moves. I wonder if X-Race will be coming in this lap. And he is. Yeah, so that was just medium. So X-Race is the first one to pit. Try a massive undercut. Skittles on the hard, and he's gonna be switching this early. Skittles, I don't think mediums can last to the end of the race. Skittles, no, don't do this. Oh no. Skittles' tyres are going to be dead. Oh no. And Skittles get a 3-second penalty as well. That's probably from crossing the pit exit. So Font's now in third because X-Race's pit, and Skater is finally making a move on. Font has the inside in the hairpin. Font tries to switch back but doesn't, but he went around the outside. He should have a better exit and a better run. Can he try and move? No, he doesn't. Because Pov has basically a 10-second lead. He can go really long. And I'm going to be assuming he's on the hards. If he pits now, he's probably on the mediums, but if he doesn't, I'm going to assume he's on the hard. So that's his first time. His lap was 2 minutes. The rest has been under 2 minutes. Just look at those times. So let's see if the undercut for X-Race works. Font's now in the pits. His mediums are probably gone as well. Got any other ones? Pyro, you gonna pit? Yeah. Yeah, that's skidding. Oh, he's probably begging right now that I did not caught that on stream. Oh, that's too good. He tried to go into the pits and absolutely failed by skidding and going into the barrier. And then completely, because as he hits the barrier, his car just bounces and he's completely missing. Now he's got to do another lap. Well, X-rays, this should be an easy pass, as we know Pyro wants to pit, so his tyres probably for him are gone. X-rays is on fresh tyres. Yeah, as you can see just there, his car was twitching, it just snaps off oversteer. That's probably a nightmare to hit, to drive right now. Pov is still going well, and we're halfway through the race, so Pov is definitely on the hards. I'm gonna be assuming Rosters as well. So at this point now, Ross, I think, has the upper hand. I think he's slowly closing down the lead. Last time I said that, he lost it all, so hopefully it doesn't happen this time. And this is a good way to know, so I'm going to assume a pit stop's roughly around 20 seconds, and with the fuel, probably 30. X-Race needs to gain 14 seconds to be on the same, basically where Pov is. I didn't check how long the pits were. Alright, it's a good way to know. Pyro finally gets it in there this time. Right, so we can find out how long it takes. So yeah, I think it was 20 seconds fast, right? So Skater's good. He could pit right now and do an undercut on Pov. Really wants to, but it depends who's got the quicker times. Pov, actually, technically, Skater is still doing well on his tyres, it's just going to fuel. Ross is also doing well, and Pov looks like he's starting to struggle. X-rays. So even with the new tyres, Pov was on the mediums that whole time. You know, fair play, doing that well. Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Right, so now we can see, after Pov helped me, so yeah, Ross is on the mediums, Skater's on the hard, so he is going to try and do the overcut. Pov on new hards, X-Rays on new hards, and struggling. Skittles on mediums. I want to know how he's going to... I don't know. He's also low. He hasn't got a lot of fuel as well compared to X-Rays. X-Rays has much more fuel. And Ross is almost out of fuel. Again, Pyro. Yeah. Oh, that was good. And Fox and Hard. So I believe the only ones that need to pit are the top two. I think Skater's gonna do probably 3 laps at least. And if you do 3 laps, maybe 4, just to make sure those medium tyres are still doing well. But Ross, his front left, it is basically, he's got half wear, and he's still doing really well. yet we got no battles to talk about. And I think Skater, yeah, Skater's definitely catching up to Ross. There again, the tyre wear comparison, no wonder. And Ross is in the red zone now for fuel, so he is going to be pitting any time soon. It could be this lap. And then let's see if Skater's overcut does well. So, what we got here? Skills is 3 seconds behind X-Rays, and Font's 3 seconds behind Skills. That's our closest battle, 3 seconds. It's not really a battle, but still, X-Rays is about 10 seconds behind Pov. And I would say technically, he is the race leader unless a Skater does a really good overcut. And from the looks of the times, Pov's new tyres are now a big factor. So Skater might have to pit soon, or I think at this point now he's going to be losing too much time. He's going to know that he knows he's 21 seconds behind Pov. He will be on the mediums though at the end, so maybe the medium tyre fan which could be a big help. And Ross pits. These medium tyres are absolutely shot, and I bet he would have done another lap if he had more fuel. And Skater comes in, maybe try to he's got to do 14 laps, if I'm right. No, he doesn't have to. He's got to do 12, so... And gets a 3-second penalty. This isn't good. Because now, technically, Pov has a 13-second lead. Currently. But Skater did overcut X-Ray, so the overcut worked for him. And probably our best one will be when Skater is using the medium tyres to catch up. So he's got about 6 laps, I would say. Pov just needs to hold on for 6 laps. And Pov has got more fuel compared to the others. So Pov can burn more fuel. Unless the car just a fuel burner. Skater, because of the penalty, has to give the position to X-Rays, but I wouldn't be surprised if Skater overtakes X-Rays anytime soon, as he's got the fast tyre. And he's only got to do, basically, 5 laps. He's only got 10 minutes. So these mediums should be really good. He could probably do an all-out attack. But he has to get past X-Rays. If the longer he stays behind X-Rays, basically, the harder it is for him to catch up to Pov. He's gonna have to do it. Ooh, they kind of go side by side. Skater tries to switch back here, but it doesn't work. And this is just helping Pov at this point, as this battle, as you can see, They're losing time compared to POV. Skater has to desperately take. Meanwhile, we've got another battle. Oh, it's Font and Skittles again. But this time, it's much closer. Anything here? No. And Skittles hits the grass, and once again, this car just got a lot of oversteer. Font's in currently P5, and there we go. Skater, no, X-Race is still there. He's losing way too much time. Even though he can do an all-out attack, he doesn't have a lot of... He's got an okay amount of fuel, but Skater needs to overtake X-Race if he wants to try and win this. He's got to do it. He's got to do it somewhere. He needs to... Probably turn 1 is the best place to overtake him, and then the medium tyres should just make him go away and catch up to POV. But look, he was about 10 seconds behind POV, and POV, I think POV made a mistake somewhere. I'm not sure. But now it's 11 seconds. Here comes Skater. Still nothing, and Font and Skittles is no longer a battle. Skater doing a personal best, but it doesn't help that X-Rays is in front of him, blocking. He has technically a chance of winning. You can see Skater's trying to do everything. He's trying to go wide to get better runs. It's just not working, and no, he hits the gravel. What the... Please say I wasn't the only one that just saw that. Screw that, he's got a half-second penalty, and this basically him bottled the win. What was that? He was off, then he... What's it called? Teleported back on track, then he spun, teleported off track, then teleported back on, and he's here. And all he gets is half a second penalty. What was that? POV, you know, chilling. You know, he's got a 11-second lead. X-Rays is being wider than Fernando Alonso to Skater. And yeah, it doesn't matter what happens. X-Rays can literally let Skater overtake him because he's going to get the position back because he's going to have to serve that penalty. Skittles pits because I knew the mediums actually does look okay. I think he could have actually took this medium to the end actually. I think it's fuel. Yeah, it's definitely fuel. Does that give... This might give Pyro a chance to fight someone. And it's his teammate from the looks of it, from the basically same liveries. Font is in a no man's land. And Ross is joined up now with X-Rays. And Skater kind of got past X-Rays, but now look, see Skater took his half-second penalty, and now Ross is going to join in this. This isn't a very good way to ruin Skater's race. don't let him overtake you when he's on the fastest tyres, so he has a chance to win the race. And then just be very wide and let Skater make loads of mistakes. And that, while you're doing that, just let your teammate catch up, so your team can do a 2-3. Good for constructors. I like X-Rays and Ross's tactic here. Skater got a much better run for this straight. He should make a dive. So you're gonna go to the inside. It's gonna go to the outside. No, X-Rays goes really wide, and Skater's now finally in P2. But I think the damage has been done. I think no matter what, the damage has been done. I can't see Skater catching up to Pov unless Pov makes a massive mistake. Oh, from the looks of it, Skater's got less fuel, so he's much lighter. And he's on the fast tyre, but you shouldn't go on the grass. Neither should you, X-Rays. You should do what Ross does, stay on the road. So now, here we go. Let's see. He literally has probably 1 lap to go. Well, not including this, after this. Yeah, the damage has been done. The next lap will be the final lap, as it is a 40. Here we go, yeah. So the next lap will be the final lap. The damage has been done. Unless Pov makes a massive mistake now. Skater has to now perfect every corner to try and gain 6 seconds with 1 lap and a bit to go, and it's now 1 lap to go. As you look at the bottom left, is yeah. This would be interesting to see how much time could he have had compared to Pov. From the looks of it, he could have Sketch on paper should have won, but X-Rays went very, decided to make his car very wide, stop Skater overtaking him. And I think after all that fighting, I don't know, he's in the red now in the fuel, so he's got to be careful. It was a second lap, probably, maybe 2. Maybe what's it called? If he didn't get that 3 seconds, I think he could have won that when he exited the pit. He got 3 seconds for pushing the pit. If he didn't do that, I think he could have done it. But it is what it is. It's down to 4 seconds. Yeah, if there was 1 more lap, I think Skater would have actually got the win. But it is a 40-minute endurance race for the feature. There it is. This is the final lap, and basically coming around the final corner, the little kink to the left, and Pov easily kept his head cool and wins the feature. Skater comes in 2nd, Ross in 3rd, X-Rays in 4th, and Fawns, I've just realised, wasn't that far from X-Rays and gets 5th. Pyro looks like Pyro might get, yeah, Pyro's gonna get 6. Pyro's gonna get 6, even though Pov left. And Skills will get 7th. Or technically... no, I'm joking. We know Pov won. And I don't know if Smithy's gonna get any points. So Pov came first and then left. So Skater came second, Ross in third, X-Ray's fourth, Font fifth, Pyro sixth, Skittle seventh, and Smithy, I don't know if he'll get any points. I don't even think he did half the race. But I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you everyone for watching. Also, in about 7 minutes time, we got tier 1 as well, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next week.